What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Scoob, and I'm back up in the place, and I'm all up in your face. Bringing you another session, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in here on my channel. We're dedicated to spreading them but love, positivity. We're gonna raise our vibrations so we can escape this matrix and connect with our higher self. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can go ahead and get you more enlightened on what's going on over here, man. So, real quick, this video is gonna be long. We're gonna learn about loving yourself or how to love yourself. To actually do it, not just say it because it's a catchy little hashtag, but to actually love yourself. Um, it can be challenging at times, especially when there's so many distractions out here. There's so many things to kind of close your pineal gland, and that's the main thing that teaches you about intuition, and it's the one that helps open up the dopamine part of your brain, which gives you the feel good emotion. And that's what love is from. The feel good of something is loving it, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel good about yourself, naturally you're gonna love yourself. If you don't feel good about yourself, you're not gonna love yourself. Simple enough. You understand? All right, cool. I'm gonna keep explaining it. But yeah, I think most people don't understand that to love yourself, you have to do it on 3 different stages, which would be the mental, the physical, and the spiritual. And we can go in order. So I'm gonna start off with the mental. We have to understand that all of our thoughts have actual power behind it. They have actual energy. It's an actual source. So you saying out loud, I love myself, but in the back of your mind, you saying, I hate how I look in this dress, or I hate my nose, or why my lip does that, or my ears are too small, or this and that, I hate my butt, I gotta go get ass shots now, oh, my boob's too small, let me get a bigger breast size. All this stuff that you're doing, you're not loving yourself. You're not appreciating what God crafted for you. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, somebody is meant for somebody. You feel me? That's just on every level. That's just, you were made for somebody. So you have to love yourself right now, because you don't know who's watching or who's paying attention to you, but they love the hell out of you just for who you are right here, right now. So why are you trying to constantly change and fit into this mode of what society says you're supposed to be? Or you need to be this kind of side, you need to be this kind of whatever. I'm the one that I like to work out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And why I used to work out back when I was in high school, it's because football, I went to college, played football for like a year, then I got hurt, and then I never finished the year, but like a football. I finished the school year, but that was it, and I dropped out. I'm like a freshman dropout, whatever you want to call it. But when I was there, I hated myself for not playing football no more. When I got hurt and I couldn't play, it just got me to a point where I'm like, so what is there left now? I put so much love into football that I didn't even love me. So I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what else I had to offer. So I started hating myself. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing I thought I could get me out of my situation didn't work out. So now I'm like, nah, I gotta go back home, move with my mom and dad, and that's gonna be a whole thing. And it's just, I didn't love that time. But you start thinking a lot of negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, it really is, because some people, those thoughts get louder and louder, and that's usually when they start, or not start, but that's when suicidal thoughts creep in, and sometimes they actually go through with it. My partner Mert, man, he got overwhelmed or whatever. He got overwhelmed. I don't know, and I won't speak on it too much because I know it's a touchy subject for some people. So I just know that he looking down right now, watching over everybody who was with him. You know what I'm saying? The whole game. We were just like, it's just crazy, man. Like, what goes on in the mind that people might not know. So that's what I mean by you have to really love yourself, because even if it don't show to somebody else, you know you. So you can keep lying to yourself as long as you want to, but your higher self understands that, bro, you need to start really loving yourself, or this shit gonna only get harder. And I don't want people to think life gets easier, because it never gets easier. You just become stronger. Mentally, you have to understand that, oh, I've done this before. You know what I'm saying? We've all done this before. We've all got all the answers. You need to go to somewhere else to find the answers. Even right now, I know y'all came to my channel to hear what I'm gonna say on this topic, and I appreciate it. But at the end of the day, these are things you already know. So go ahead and share this to somebody else who might need to hear this stuff. You feel me? But mentally, you can't be beating yourself up so much about mistakes you make in your life or things you've done in your life that you might regret. I don't like saying regret. I just look at it as, literally life lessons. It's just information. Everything's information. So even what I'm telling you right now is information. It's not nothing I'm saying is factual, right? It's just information. It's my experience. So if it resonates with you, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. If it doesn't, then hey, maybe you can try again next video or something. I don't know. But the next way to make sure you really love yourself is the physical, obviously. So as I said prior, I like to work out. So even now, like I for a long time I wasn't working out. I got what they call the happy weight when I got married or whatever. Even a little bit before we were just engaged. We was engaged for like 2 years and then got married. So during that phase, I just was eating everything, man. Was eating out all the time. Oh, excuse me. Was eating out all the time. And oh man, I'm tired because I literally worked all night last night. I ain't even sleep yet. So, and it's 10:55, so I need to get to sleep. But my wife gonna kill me. She we used to just eat literally out all the time. Crazy amount of just nonsense. You feel me? And I gained so much weight to where I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, bro, what happened? You know what I'm saying? It literally happened so fast. So that kind of helped spark the change in me to like love myself, and I loved how I looked before. So I'm like, why can't I just get it back? So if anything, I'm in much better shape than I've ever been, bro. Like, I don't think I've ever been this cut up. You know what I'm saying? I always wear a shirt because that ain't for y'all to see right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my wife, and she be all on me. You know what I'm saying? I be have to have a restraining on her sometimes because your boy be taking care of himself. He loving himself and it's showing. You feel me? I'm glowing and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just that drinking that water, man. Drinking that water, getting you some sun. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Definitely get some more exercise in your life. It don't have to be a strenuous workout. It ain't gotta be no extreme like CrossFit stuff they be showing. Like, it ain't all that, bro. Just a little walk. Just go for a walk, man. Do stuff around the house. You can do like push-ups. You already know I be on the 100-day push-up. 100 push-ups a day challenge. I went to the gym this morning actually when I got off work before I came home to help my wife wake up to get her ready for work. And I felt good because I ain't been in a while, so it felt good to be there. That's like my sanctuary, man. That's where I go to kind of just let off all the steam, whatever's going on. I actually go there to meditate because it's actually breathing. That's another version of loving yourself, is to meditate. Because when you meditate, you're just checking on yourself. Like how you take your car to the dealership or whatever to see, what's going on. That's the same thing you do when you meditate. You checking in, say, hey, self, how's it going? Where do we need help at? Where do we need healing at? Make sure you heal yourself. Because you go through a lot of things in your life. It's going to be a lot of tough times, a lot of troubling times, but don't get discouraged by that. Just know that, you are unconditional love. Everything you're experiencing is just an experience. It's just an experience. It's not real. So there's no need to put so much attachment to it. And spiritually, the way you love yourself is for sure learning about the chakras, I would say. Like, you know me, I already got my chakra stones on deck. My candles lit as always. I got these on deck. You feel me? I don't know if I spoke about this already, but I actually switched these out from my last video because I can, which I think is pretty cool. You could like change these out to different ones depending on the mood you're gonna be in or whatever like that. And this one is supposed to bring you luck, prosperity, is the adventurine, and this one's tiger eye, which is like courage and strength and whatnot. So yeah, learning about that, learning about how everything's energy, everything's vibrations. So once you learn the vibrational like system and how things operate at which level of vibration, then you can love yourself enough to where you don't want to operate at a too low vibration, which is like anger, guilt. Stop being so much of a victim. Stop victimizing yourself all the time. Stop blaming others for things that happened in your past. Stop blaming yourself. Just stop the blame game in general. You know, you can never love yourself if you keep blaming others or yourself for what happened to you in your past. Because nothing happens to you, it's happening for you. So you can get to your next phase in life that's going to lead you to your purpose, or whatever it is you're supposed to be. We all came down here for an experience. We all came down here for a purpose. And I say came down here because we were up there with God too. We're all spiritual beings living in a temporary human experience. That's it. This is all temporary. When you love yourself enough and you realize this is temporary, you can treat yourself more respectfully, you know? And you don't want to just put junk. If you was God, you're right, would God just be eating junk food all the time? Like, if God was a human, would he be out here just eating crappy food and drinking all the liquors and all that stuff, turning up getting lit? When you love yourself, you start realizing that sometimes the things that you thought was for you, they're not for you no more. The things you loved the most in life, that was actually destroying you. Some of your closest friends, your family members or whatnot, they might not be on the level you on right now. So if you love yourself enough, you have to learn how to separate from them. Because they have their own version, they have their own story to tell, and unfortunately, you got yours, so they don't always align. You know, y'all going to two different paths, especially with parents. Because they have their own version of what they see you being in the future. And if you have a version that's not the same as theirs, that might cause friction. So unfortunately, when you get older, you have to, you know what I'm saying, get away from them as well to learn about yourself. That's what I had to do. I came out here to Texas, you know what I'm saying? And everybody keep wondering when I'm coming back. And I'm not coming back. I'm not saying it as far as like, I hate where I'm from, because I definitely don't. I love the people there. But the environment I was living in was not a healthy one. And now that I love myself, I take pride in making sure I'm not putting myself in situations to where I could damage myself mentally, physically, or emotionally, or spiritually, I guess I should say. But either or, you know. So those are the ways you can love yourself, man. Like I said, just stop caring about what people think about you. Stop caring what they say about you. Just ask yourself, what do you think? Literally ask yourself, what do you think, self? You know, if you like it, I love it. Because I want you to love yourself. Because I love myself. And it's very contagious, this thing called love. So I'm hoping that in my sessions, you can hear the vibration of love emanating from me, so that way you can receive it and give it to somebody else. So again, go ahead and share this with somebody, man. Share this to your grandma, your auntie, them. Anybody think you need to hear this, man, who you feel they're going through a rough time right now, show them this video. Let them know that, bro, it's okay. You'll be just fine. Just continue to love yourself. Trust that God got you. Trust in the universe. This is all happening for a reason. Just love the moment. Just be in the moment more. Love yourself. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Go ahead, if you're new, subscribe to this channel so we can go ahead and get some more people into the community, and then that way YouTube has a more accessible people to find me or to locate me. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I really do. This has been one hell of a journey, and we ain't even going nowhere yet. Like, I hadn't even really got started with this stuff yet, man, but I feel good because I'm operating from a place of love, and when I tell people about this stuff and they respond with nothing but love back, that's a good feeling, man. So y'all go ahead and take care of yourselves, man. I'll see y'all next time, and bless up.